Hello, dear client. So, firstly, I'm sorry to hear of your recent diagnosis of vasculitis, but I'm hoping that our talk today will help illuminate what you may be experiencing, the causes from an Ayurvedic standpoint, and also how you can help work towards balancing your health and your healing for this condition. So, let's get started. Vasculitis, as you may have heard from your doctor by now, is an autoimmune disease vascular relating to the vascular system of the blood vessels within the body, also considered the cardiovascular system, and itis referring to inflammation. So in autoimmune conditions, the body is unable to tell the difference between what is the self and what is the non-self we consider. So this condition involves the body attacking itself, unfortunately, but we can help that. We can work on that. We'll get to that part. So again, there's inflammation of the blood vessels, and this can affect the arteries or the veins within the body and the associated organs where the blood vessels flow to. So the arteries can thicken, they can weaken, they can narrow, they can scar, which will, ultimately restrict blood flow. And this lack or restricted blood flow, again, will also affect the organs because the blood cannot reach those organs effectively and efficiently as they once did. But again, we can work on this. So vasculitis from an Ayurvedic approach, and thank you for coming here and speaking about the Ayurvedic approach. 1 second. Please excuse that interruption. So as I was saying, vasculitis from an Ayurvedic approach starts with Vata and Pitta, causing aggravation and dissemination. From there, Ama Vish, or the Ama that hasn't been taken care of, will penetrate and damage the body's tissues in the Rasa and Raktu Dhatus. This will affect the blood vessels and the Rasavaha and Raktavaha srotas, or channels, which causes the inflammation in these srotas, which carry the blood throughout the body and its vital organs. So there are varied symptoms associated with vasculitis, which you may have already experienced, such as fever, headaches, fatigue, weight loss, aches and pains, night sweats, rashes, nerve problems, numbness, and or loss of pulse in the limbs, which would in Ayurvedic terms be an indicator of low ojas or high ama. So speaking of ojas, or the body's 8 drops of the finest product of digestion, we want to increase our ojas as much as humanly possible. Ojas contains many hormones and also maintains the hormone balance. And because vasculitis is an autoimmune condition, this will be an important and hopefully enjoyable part of your healing process. It is said that the one who has strong ojas rarely falls ill. So reducing activities, including mental worry, which decrease our ojas levels, while increasing activities that promote ojas would be recommended, in addition to the herbs and home prep we're going to discuss. So while a frustrating, stressful lifestyle will deplete our joy and our ojas, the opposite is true as well. Having a calm, nurturing environment and peaceful thoughts and activities, such as walking in the morning sunlight, saying hello and smiling to the neighbor, and finding ways to be kind to yourself and to others will increase our ojas and improve our mental and physical well-being. So for this, I'd recommend transcendental meditation, morning and night, breathing exercises called pranayama, yoga poses called asanas, and a healthy Vata and Pitta pacifying diet. I'll give you some handouts to bring your body and mind and soul back into a state of balance, because you can be your best doctor. Okay, so I want to let you know that according to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, the NIH, vasculitis is often treated with medications to stop swelling and inflammation in the blood vessels and to block processes in the immune system that cause the body to attack its blood vessels. Okay, so speak to your doctor about any kind of medications that you might, obviously need. And please let them know about any Ayurvedic treatments you might, before you get started on that. Because in Ayurveda, we would recommend a home prep of bitter ghee, turmeric, and guduchi powder with a protocol of 2 tablespoons on the first day, 3 tablespoons on day 2, and 4 tablespoons on day 3. And remember again to speak to your doctor about these, especially if you're taking any kind of medications that your doctor is prescribing. There would also be a recommendation of Varechana to purify the blood, as purification is the approach for pitta imbalances we find in vasculitis. The logic here is that Pitta's seat is in the lower stomach and the small intestine. A client may be recommended 20 to 30 ml of castor oil to help balance the vata imbalances, digestone, and raisin water senna tea. And if age and strength is suitable, okay, we can discuss that. Then panchakarma would include coconut oil, abhyanga with some cardamom, shirodhara with shir bala, and or the matra basti with shodhana basti. Okay. Finally, we'd recommend amalaki after lunch and dinner with a half cup of water. It'd be 1 to 2 tabs of radiant skin and 15 ml of Veda 2252. And that includes ingredients such as turmeric, harataki, amalaki, bibataki, and honey, among others. Okay, and I'm going to give you a reference list for all these and write it all out nicely. So again, you are your best doctor along with your doctor, and I can help you as well. And it is time to heal yourself. All right, take care now.